Hello ninth grade learners, and welcome to English 9 Launch Week 29. The objective for this week is to review the Poetry and the People project. To let you know that there are 2 focus areas that go with this project and 4 checkpoints. I'm also providing you with some examples in the Google Classroom. As we've said before, we are only going to be doing 2 final products. The Poetry Anthology, that's a collection of your poetry, and then your poetry performance. We will not be doing the timed write. The timed write is if you were here in a classroom doing it with other people and we set a timer. Instead, we will be skipping this part of the product. Okay, so let's take a look and see what I'm talking about. The first checkpoint, yes, I do suggest that you work on the first checkpoint, because there are so many nice resources with this checkpoint. If you pull over here to the side, you're going to see that there's a review of figurative language. What is that? There's also the poetry selections that you're looking at. And if you remember, in our Google Classroom, I give you a video for each one of these pieces of poetry. And if you go on, you're going to see that there's a resource, an example of what they're talking about with the twist, tone, word choice, imagery, style right here, and theme. And if you are still confused on how to fill out this checkpoint, look over here. There's hints and sentence starters. Click on that. Wow, it's just a fill in the blank. How easy is that for 9th graders? The next thing to do is to draft some poems. All right. Okay, this is a brainstorming activity. And again, there's things over here that can help you brainstorm your poetry, tips for imitating poems. Somebody said they didn't know how to do this. Look for checkpoints and resources. What I meant to say is look for the resources and help in the checkpoints. So the next checkpoint is the same thing. It's just the second set of 2. And then there's some more pieces of poetry to look at, to open these up and use them for examples. All right, now we're ready to submit the final product. But what is that? Remember, we are not submitting timed write. We can't do that here. But we can do this one, Poetry Anthology. So it's just 4 of the poems that you studied. There were 8 to choose from, and you're going to copy and paste them in here. Okay? The cognitive skills they're looking for are theme and central idea for your anthology. And when we say copy and paste, we are not plagiarizing. You are the poet, and this is the subject that you're writing about. These are your 4 imitations of the tone, the twist that you found. And now, guys, the final product. It looks a little like similar to some of the other ones, but because we can't do this in a group, it means that you're going to have to make a little video. But this should be something that you're getting used to by now, making little videos. If you don't know, ask us. We can show you how. So that final product is not going to be somebody else's poetry. It's your own imitation poetry that you are writing and you're recording. You can find different kinds of recording applications such as Zoom, Loom, Screencast-O-Matic. Some people have some software at home that makes very nice presentations. You're going to put the link in here somewhere, and then you're going to submit it all for a final product score. Okay, guys, in case you didn't know, we only have 9 more weeks of school left, so we're going to focus on the finish with a competition. The finish line is quickly approaching on May 25th. Yes, only 9 weeks away, and we really want our learners to complete before the deadline so that they can be promoted to the next grade level. There will be no time extensions this year after 5/25. So that's why we're holding this competition to see who can get done. The grade that does the best job and gets the most focus areas complete and projects completed by the end of April on the 27th will win a Sheetz MTO coupon. Please fill out the Google form for a participation question after viewing this video. Have a great week.